Hey guys, welcome to another quick tank review. This time we're going to be looking at the Centurion Mk. This is the British tier 9 medium tank. Well, there's a very basic 1720 hit points, that's fairly standard for a tier 9 medium. The armor's pretty basic as well. Got 121 at the front, 51 at the sides and 35 at the rear. The front upper glacis is pretty well angled, the lower one is angled but it's quite a steep angle, so when you're poking over ridge lines you don't want to be showing that really. The side does have a bit of spaced armour, so you might not take too much HE damage from the side, but the rear, even light tanks can be able to penetrate you there. Right, moving on. The turret, it's got 165mm at the front, 112 at the sides and the rear. The turret is quite bouncy from the front. The gun mantlet and the top of the turret is quite well angled, if you can see that. So when you're poking over ridge lines with this gun's very impressive 10 degrees of gun depression, you tend to bounce quite a lot of shots, and that's how you want to be playing this tank basically. The other good thing about this tank is the view range. It's right up there. It's got basic with this improved turret. It's 410 meters, and with coated optics, brothers in arms, things like that, you can reach the maximum spotting distance in the game of 445 meters. Right. The other good thing about this tank is its mobility. Mobility. Can't even say that today. Yeah. It's got the top package has a 950 horsepower engine. It weighs 52 tons, giving it around 20 horsepower per ton. Makes it very mobile. Unfortunately though, the top speed is limited to 40 kilometers an hour, meaning other tier 9 mediums are going to leave you behind. But going up hills, you'll probably overtake them again. Right, let's look at some packages. Basic package isn't very good. It's only a tier 5 engine, and a tier 8 gun, the Type A barrel from the sort of AT-15. But we're going to talk about these two packages. The reason these two packages are separated is because some people prefer the Type B barrel to the 105mm. So we'll talk about them both and then you can make your own decision. Right. The Type B barrel has a very low aim time of 1.89 seconds, great accuracy at 0.32 and a great reload at 5.7, and that's without any brothers in arms or any premium consumables or anything. That gives you over 10 rounds a minute. Standard AP rounds that it uses have 226mm of pen and 230 average alpha damage, and that gun uses APCR as its premium ammunition. That goes up to 258 pen and 230 alpha. The other package. Right, this package which I use, unfortunately the aim time goes up quite a lot to 2.29 seconds, still 0.32 accuracy, and it's a very long 12-second reload. But this gun uses the APCR ammunition as standard, and you get 268 pen and an average of 390 alpha. The premium rounds for this gun, for a strange ammunition, it's the high explosive squash head. The penetration's been nerfed lately down to 210, but the alpha is increased to 480, which means you can one-shot high-tiered arty with it. I know you may not want to spend money doing it, but you may secure the kill when somebody else might have poached it if you didn't use a hash. Also, both these packages, you get the very impressive 950 horsepower engine, and it's what you need really. Right, I'll just show you what equipment I use on this tank. I've got the coated optics. There's no need for binos on this tank. You can get the maximum spotting range just with coated optics, brothers in arms. Use a tank rammer because the 105 12-second reload. With the tank rammer, brothers in arms, you can get it down, I think it's about 8 seconds, and vent again just to bring down the reload time, improve the aim time, and also improve the spotting distance. Right. Yeah, that's about all you need to know for a quick tank review. Let's look at some gameplay. Right guys, here we are on Malinovka in the rain. And we're attacking. We're top tier, and there's not many enemy top tier 9s either. And hopefully we can have a really good game and show you guys what this tank's all about. Head straight to my favourite spot. Go through this tank. Shame that C71 is in front of us, otherwise we would have got all the spots. I like this little ridge here. You can use the Centurion, it's really good gun depression. And also you've got a view down to the flag.
Target locked. Target released.
Look at this, perfect.
I see one of them. Punched right through their
Oh, we
armor.
got spotted there, never mind. The only real problem we'll have here is the artillery.
Target locked. Let's find another target.
E50's got a very strong turret.
Ready to fire. Target unlocked.
Okay, V5.
Hit one.
And we bounced.
We got him.
We wanted to him. I remember you have 260mm pen with the standard APCR ammunition.
Target released.
APCR is normally the premium ammunitions on a lot of tanks. But with the 7.1, it's the standard ammunition. Good old British gun for you. This gun was so good, a lot of countries actually purchased it off the British and used it on their tanks, such as the Leopard. So you see how far that tank away was?
Bad guy.
And we got the spotting damage from the artillery.
Target acquired. Let's find another target.
No shot
Our
there.
track is hit. It could break any minute.
We bounced 2 more shots. Our tracks take 1.
Target locked. Target unlocked.
Donk that shot.
Ready to fire. Target released. Target acquired. Target unlocked. Target locked. Let's find another target. Target acquired. Target released. Ready to fire. Target unlocked. Ready to fire on target. Let's find another target. Ready to fire. Target unlocked. Target acquired. Target released. Ready to fire.
The game's not going so well for us, but I'm liking the way the team's playing. Look at this line of defence here. And they're pushing as well.
Target acquired.
You don't see that very often in random
Target
games.
unlocked.
See if we can track it in place.
Punched right through their armor.
Even if we don't get all the damage, we will get the tracking damage, as you can see.
Another one down. Target locked. Target released.
Tiniest shot on the prototype. Oh, that was my fault. I
Target
just
acquired. Let's find another target.
See, the Type B barrel would have been aimed in a long time ago.
Penetration. Ready to fire on target. Target released.
See if we can finish off the prototype.
They're knocked
Yeah,
down.
there we go. Right, let's push hard for the hill. What to do? For some reason, the enemy decided not to defend their flag and have gone around to the base. And there's a scumbag.
Target locked. Target unlocked.
See if we can track him. If he turns, we're going to be in trouble.
Punched right through their armor.
No, didn't get the track.
Ready to fire. Where did the target go? Ready to fire on target. Let's find another target. Enemy armor is damaged.
Scumbag's going to be gunning for us.
Target
dodge him. It's a premium shot there from the 28.
Vehicle knocked out.
And there's the crossing. Oh, I need to get unspotted here.
Ready to fire. Target locked.
Oh,
Target
there's a
unlocked.
very valuable target there.
Punch right through their armor.
Hopefully we can just sit here and put shots into him. It's on the turn now, so I'm going to aim at his turret, which is very weak.
Nice shot.
Right, he's backed off out of our view range.
Target acquired. Target released. Ready to fire on target. Let's find
Of
another
course, he can
target.
probably be dead by the time we get there.
One of our tracks was
There
hit.
we go, the Conqueror's had a bit of payback there.
Enemy destroyed.
I'm going to keep pushing, hopefully we'll out view range him. So he has got a scout there.
Target acquired. Target unlocked. They're hit. Ready to fire. Let's find another target.
We're bouncing the AMX.
Target locked. Target released. Penetration.
He's not bouncing us.
Ready to fire on target. Target unlocked. Target locked. Let's find another target. They blew off our track.
Right,
We're
I'm
stuck.
going to repair my ammo
We've
rack.
lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode. Track repaired.
See, we're still getting the spotting damage.
Target acquired.
Let's be a little bit careful in case the 1390 has loaded a prem clip.
Another one down.
Quite low on health now. Expecting the 1390 to run away. We should have better view range even than a 1390. There we go. Now we should get all the way around there.
Fire on target. Let's find another target.
Ooh, we just
Ready
missed
to
it.
fire. Target released. We finished him
We
off.
managed to get the last kill.
Mission accomplished.
Right guys, I hope I showcased the gun depression, the massive penetration, the massive view range as well, and the great mobility. We did take quite a lot of shots at the end there, but I was quite eager to try and get as much points as I could and as much damage done as I could before the match ended. If it was a higher tier game, I would have played a little bit more carefully, but I hope you can see what you can do with Centurion 7-1. There we go, just over 5,000 damage and over 3,000 spotting damage as well. Only 3 kills for 1,754 base. If you look at my channel, I've recently posted my Centurion 7-1 Mastery replay. I only did a little bit more damage than this match, but less spotting damage, but 2 more kills, and I managed to just get just under 2,000 base experience. So I can't see how that equates to less experience on this match, but there we go. It was a lower tiered match, so I guess the tier 10 multiplier from the last match came into play.